Ready for another moment in time. So I've got the south side moving along pretty good. Now it's time for the bay. Done a lot of research on the gable on the bay. You know, Tudor style, have timber style. You know, stucco. Could I put a window in there? But there's a time when buildings still talk to you, and what would have been done originally on this building. And you know, I don't think they would have done an elaborate Tudor style with the center and with arches coming out. You know, talk about the gable. So what we've decided, we're going to do just a center member to separate the two sides of the gable, and then that field will be stuccoed. You know, I'm tying in, there's an old water table up there, there's an old drip cap up there, fascia. So I'm, you know, tying in all these elements. Today, you'll see how far I am. I'm stripping the old clapboards off, and it's a commitment. It's a commitment. So I have that hunk of foam core up there as a faux window. You know, it's gonna look, if I did a window up there, you know, it would look fucking great. But it's gonna cost me another day or two, another couple $100 for the window. You know, the jacuzzi effect, you just gotta know when to say when. But I've insulated, stripped off, you know, like every fourth row of sheathing, insulated the bay. This is the scratch coat of stucco. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue that stucco around with that window, and do a center post separating it, so have two nice squares of stucco there. Then above that, I'm going to do a layer of cedar. Then above that, I'm going to do another layer of stucco. I know you got to know when to say when, man. And then I'm going to do another layer of cedar shingles. This is the south side just about done. You can see where I had bracket supports in there. You know, certainly that prevents you from finishing that. Now I move, see that blue bracket at the top? Now I've installed that, so that other bracket can come off. I may just secure it for a little while just for stability. I've put this member in here through there and tied it into the house for stability. And then at the top, you can see I rigged up those outriggers on that rail, on that safety rail back there, and I've tied that into the house for stability as well. Now I got my 40-foot ladder up there, and I'll be able to shimmy around up on my 40-foot ladder, stage off my stage, you know, have my gear up on my stage, so I won't have to make so many trips. I don't have an assistant. You know, stage out all my gear up there, pull down that foam core. I'm going to secure the sheathing up there with 2 3/8 ring shank nails of my nail gun. Make sure that's all secure. You can see that old like 1x6 up there, which is going to stay. A water table goes on top of that, you know, to mimic the water table down here. And then there's two little wings. Those actually get a drip cap. So I'm going to do a little drip cap detail on that. Then I'm going to do a center. I haven't determined really the width. Do I do 3.5 like the casing, or do I do just a little bit wider? I may actually match that fascia, do the same width as the fascia. or split the difference. And that'll be just one vertical coming down to the water table. The water table, again, it's going, water table is going to be just above that 1 by 6 there. So if you'll notice, my pump jacks are not facing the house. They're facing away from the house because I had to secure the brackets to the house and project past the base, so I had to turn the pump jacks around. Normally they're facing the structure, so I turn them around. You know, you have to continue to be adaptable. So yeah, the south side, that came out nice. Touch up that siding. What else can I tell you? The front is done. Might as well show you around the front. So you run the. Can you see that gable up in the front? The gable was done, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago with aluminum and vinyl. And, you know, that's a pretty big job. It looks okay. It's going to stay. And I'm not going to, it won't look, you know, same color scheme with the Lancaster white trim. So, that's going to be a real beautiful house. So, what else can I tell you? Got to get that foundation tuck pointed. You know, a window up there would be phenomenal. A window up there would just be phenomenal. But you know what? You got to say know when to say when. All right. Looking forward to getting this one done.